Okay. In last class, we have discussed about living and non-living things. In last classes, we discussed about living and non-living things. Now, you have to know another important topic in biology, that is cell structure. Cell structure. Here, what is a cell? What is a cell and what is the structure of the cell? Actually, there are number of living things. Already we discussed in last classes. There are number of living things. Plants, animals, microorganisms. Like this, there are different ones. Okay. In plants, again, there are different groups. In animals, there are different groups. Like this. In microorganisms. Here, what is cell? What is cell? Where is it present? Listen carefully here. Where is it present? Here, listen carefully here. Is it present in non-living things? Listen carefully here. Is it present in non-living things? No. In non-living things, cells are absent. In non-living things, cells are absent. Cells are absent. Are you understanding? Here, for example, air. Does air contain cells? Does air contain cells? No. In air, cells are absent. Next, water. Does water contain cells? No. Next, sunlight. Does sunlight contain the cells? No. Understanding? Soil? No. Means non-living thing. Means non-living things. They do not contain the cells. They do not contain cells. But living things means plants, do plants contain cells? Do plants contain cells? Yes. Do animals contain cells? Yes. Understanding? Here means all living organisms. Means all living organisms. All living organisms contain the cell. Are you understanding? Okay, what are cells? What are cells? Where are they present? In which parts of the organisms they are present? Let us observe. Let us study about the location of the cells, understanding. Next, structure of the cells, functions of the cells, like this. Okay. Yes. Observe where cells are present in which parts actually means all parts. All parts of living organism. All parts of living organism are made up of cells. Made up of cells. Here, what is the meaning of cell actually? Meaning of cell is little chamber. Little chamber. What is the meaning of cell? What is the meaning of cell actually? Little chamber. Who first coined the term cell? Actually, Robert Hooke. Very important. Remember, Robert Hooke. Robert Hooke discovered the first time the cell in the year 1665. In the year 1665, Robert Hooke discovered the cell. Robert Hooke discovered the cell. Are you understanding? This is very important. Actually, he discovered the plant cell. First time he discovered plant cell. Are you understanding? Are you understanding? Observe carefully. All parts of the living organism, all parts, each and every part of the living organism is made up of cells. When you observe a wall, you will find bricks. You will find bricks in that wall. Means entire wall is made up of mainly bricks. Mainly bricks. What are the main components of the wall? Wall of the house. What are the main components? Bricks. Bricks are the main components of the wall of a building. If there are no bricks, can we construct a wall? No. No. We cannot construct a wall. Like this, bodies of organism. Bodies of organism are bodies of organisms are made up of cells. Made up of cells. For example, this is a cell, this is another cell. Means due to the accumulation of number of cells, A small part of the living organism is made. A small part of the living organism made. Means each part of living organism contains the cell. Contains the cell. That is why cells are called structural units. What? Structural unit of organism. Structural unit of organism. Are you understanding? Observe carefully. Observe carefully. Okay. Robert Hooke, he discovered the cell. First, he conducted experiments on cork of oak tree. Cork of oak tree. First, Robert Hooke collected the cork from the oak tree. Then he cut the cork into small thin slices. Then he was collected a small a thin section cutting, and he placed it on the slide. Then he poured few drops of water. Then he observed it under the microscope. Microscope. Are you understanding? Observe carefully. Next, when he observed under microscope, here, like this, they appear like a honeycomb. Honeycomb or a honey hive. Means he observed small empty spaces. Small empty spaces. These small empty spaces were named as cells. Cells means, already I told you, little chamber. Like this way, Robert Hooke first time discovered the cell. For example, this is the cell. Okay. Observe, this is a cell here. Once observe. So cells. This is actually jelly-like fluid, cytoplasm. Jelly-like fluid, cytoplasm. Are you understanding? In this way, Robert Hooke observed the cells first time. Robert Hooke observed the cells first time. Okay. Let us do another activity. Here aim is to observe the plant cells in onion peel. To observe the plant cells in onion peel. Okay. Now materials required. Materials are required. Glass slide, onion or onion bulb. Next blade, okay, microscope, what? Microscope. These are some important materials required for this activity, etc. Next procedure. First, you have to take an onion bulb. Then you have to cut a small portion of the small portion of a small portion of onion bulb. Then you have to tear or you have to break the small portion of onion bulb into two pieces in a single stroke. Then you can observe very small thin layer holding the two pieces. This is a piece. This is a piece. Here another one. These two are These two are connected by a thin transparent membrane. It is called onion peel. It is called actually onion peel. Now you have to take this onion peel and cut a small portion. Cut a small portion. Then you have to place on the slide. Next, you have to observe it under the microscope. If you observe this slide under microscope, you can observe onion peel membrane. These are nuclei. This is onion peel membrane. Onion peel membrane. Observe one. Observe one. To observe what is the aim of this activity? To observe the plant cell. Here this is the plant cell. Observe one plant cell. By doing this activity in this manner, we can observe plant cell. First, you have to take the onion bulb. Then, first you have to take onion bulb. Then you have to cut a small portion of the onion bulb. Next, Next, you have to break that onion, small portion of the onion bulb into two at a time. Okay. Then you can observe a small thin transparent membrane holding the two pieces of broken piece. Here black color one. This is called actually onion peel. This is called actually onion peel. Now this onion peel is collected, then it is broken down into small pieces. Next, you have to observe under microscope. How to observe under the microscope. This is a simple activity to observe the plant cells. Now let us do another activity to observe the animal cell. To observe the next. Let us do another activity. Here, what is the aim of this activity? Aim is to observe the animal cell, actually human cell. Actually human cell. Here materials required for this activity are heat, what? Heat. Next, other one. For example, wooden spoon or plastic spoon. Okay. Next, wash glass. What? Wash glass. Next, microscopic slide. Microscope. These are the important materials required. Now, procedure. You have to insert listen carefully here, wooden spoon or plastic spoon into the mouth, into the mouth. Then scrape the material. Scrape the material. What is the material here? Inner lining. Inner lining of mouth. Inner lining of mouth. Are you understanding? Observe carefully. Inner lining of mouth. Okay. Here scrap the inner lining of mouth. Then you have to place the all scrapings in wash glass. Now listen carefully here. Now we have to collect a very thin, small, transparent, and you have to listen carefully here. You have to scrape the inner lining of the mouth. Then you have to place the all scrapings in this wash glass. Next, you have to collect some amount of this scraping and you have to place on the center of the slide. Now you have to observe this slide under the microscope. Under microscope. Okay, now listen carefully here. When you observe the for example, these are cells. You can observe this type of cells. Large intercellular spaces are present here. Okay, fat is maximum 90% fat is utilized like this. This type of scrapings you can observe. Okay, what? Scraping. Okay, when you observe this scraping, this type of cells are up here. Observe this type of cells. These are actually animal cells. These are actually animal cells. Animal cells are human cells. Human cells means here in this activity, we have collected these scrapings from our mouth. That is why these are our cells. These are our cells. Okay, by following this activity or procedure, we can observe the animal cells and human cells. Okay, in this activity, observe carefully. We can easily observe the animal cells or the human cells. Observe one all. Now let us do another activity. Here, what is the aim of this activity? What is the aim? Here, to observe the plant cells in matchstick. Okay. Now materials required for this activity. Materials required for this activity. Glass microscopic slide, microscopic slide, matchstick, blade, next watch glass, next microscope. Are you understanding? Observe carefully all different types of one. Okay, blade, watch glass, microscope, like this. Now first we have to take matchstick. You have to take like this matchstick. Then you have to cut the matchstick into small thin slices by using the blade. Then you have to place all the section cutting in watch glass containing water in watch glass. Now you have to select a very thin. Now you have to select a very thin section cutting among all these, and you have to place that small transparent section cutting at the center of the slide. Next, you have to pour few drops of water on it. Okay. Before cutting into small pieces, you have to soak. You have to soak it in water for some time. Water for some time. If you soak the mastic in water, what will happen? That becomes softened. That becomes softened. Soft. Now, after adding few drops of water, you have to observe the slide under the microscope. Under microscope, you can observe the honeycomb-like structure, small chamber appeared by Robert Hooke. These small chambers are actually their cells. They are actually cells. Which type of cells? Dead cells. Which type of cells they are? Dead cells. What is the difference between the living cells and dead cells? Observe here. This is the procedure. Observe once. First you have to take the mastic and soak it in water for some time. Then you have to take the section cutting. Okay. By using this sharp blade, then you have to place the all section cuttings in wash glass containing the water. Next, you have to select a thin transparent section cutting and place at the center of the slide. Next, add few drops of water and observe it under the microscope. When you observe the microscope, small empty spaces or honeycomb-like structures are appear. Honeycomb-like structure. These are usually dead cells. What are the differences between living cells and dead cells? Living cells, dead cells. Living cells means cells which have outer membrane, plasma membrane, cell wall, plasma membrane, and internal cytoplasm and other material. If a cell has cell wall, plasma membrane, cytoplasm, and other cell organelles, means different types of membranous structures present inside of the cell. If this type of parts are present, then it is called living cell. Dead cell means cells which have only cell wall and do not have the cells that do not have the other different plasma membrane, cytoplasm, all this material. They are called dead cells. They are called actually dead cells. These are two types of cells. Observe one.